Good morning, ultimate hustlers and digital empire builders. It is that time for the Cortez Hustle Show. And today we're wrapping up part 2 of our 2-part series on how to market any business, no matter the industry, no matter your marketing budget, because you can do this with or without money. I pride myself on being resourceful and using that good old African ingenuity to get things done, whether you can afford to or not. So that's what we're talking about today. How to market any business with or without money, no matter the industry. So do me a huge favor, comment in the chat where you're from, drop the name of your business and or your brand, and smash that share button, ladies and gentlemen. And let's kick it this morning. Yo, what's up, ultimate hustlers, and welcome to the Cortez Hustle Show, the business podcast for the entrepreneur of the 21st century. And I'm your host, Cortez Hustle. Our goal is to give you a behind-the-scenes look at how the world's greatest hustlers build amazing brands, scale their businesses to incredible heights, sell more, make more, and create mass movements that impact the world. It doesn't matter if you're a seasoned vet or you're sitting on the sidelines with aspirations to one day unleash your inner hustle. This show will provide the insights into how pure grit, determination, and hard work has morphed into some of the most iconic brands and personalities, and how they are moving the culture forward. You'll get a mix of solo shows featuring yours truly, as well as interviews and content from other hustlers that I either know personally, or I've learned from, or whose grind I've come to know and respect. And you'll also get exclusive recordings from our membership called Monetize My Life Academy, which you can check out at monetizemylifeacademy.com. That's a program where we go live every month with some of the best hustlers on the planet, sharing best practices on how we all can explode our brands with advanced branding and marketing tactics, business development strategies, and financial game planning necessary to build the empires we all desire. Again, that's at monetizemylifeacademy.com. If you like today's episode, chances are the hustlers you're connected to will like it as well. Share it with those in your network. And when you do, use hashtag Cortez Hustle so I can see you and hopefully give you a shout out and share you in my stories. So check out today's episode and make sure you subscribe to the feed on your favorite podcasting networks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Cortez Hustle Show. I am, of course, your host, Cortez Hustle, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur, coming to you live and direct from the Black Biz Success Mastermind Studios right here in St. Louis, Missouri. If you're not familiar with the Black Biz Success Mastermind, it is a private group of aspiring entrepreneurs, existing entrepreneurs, or people who love to support and network with Black business owners in a single place. And I literally provide hundreds of dollars of free training and resources every single week to this community. So if you want to be a part of it, simply text the keyword mastermind to 314-866-4053. Again, text the keyword mastermind to 314-866-4053 to get your special invite. If you have not already, comment in the chat where you're from, drop the name of your business and or your brand. Just don't be spammy about it, but tell us a little bit about what you got going on. At the end of every show, I like to try to give as many free business shout outs as possible. So do that for your boy. And I would like to try to share what you're doing with the world. Today, we're talking how to market any business, no matter the industry you're in, no matter the products and services that you're in, the products and services that you sell, whether you have money or you don't have money, right? At the end of the day, marketing is essential to any and every business, and I want to help you do it effectively. I want to help you do it efficiently. I want to help you do it as creatively as you possibly can so that you can get the results that you want to get. But before we get started, I got a couple quick announcements. So I want to give a huge thank you to all of those of you who listen to the podcast on iTunes or Apple Music or Amazon Music or Google Podcasts, wherever you listen to podcasts. I was looking at my stats just the other day, and I see that we are literally creating on average 100 downloads every single month, and that's pretty big for us as I like to stream the show more than I focus on pushing the actual podcast. But I'm proud of that, man. So kudos to you guys for showing your love and support. If you have not already, please go out to iTunes. That is still the mother of them all. And leave me a comment, leave me a review, subscribe there on iTunes or Spotify or iHeart, wherever you listen. That helps us continue to get this message out to more and more people. So please do me that favor. But huge thank you to those of you who already do 100 downloads a month. Who knew, right? Also, the Daily Hustle, man, I am super excited about the Daily Hustle because one of the areas that people struggle with the most is in their mindset and in content creation and syndication. So the Daily Hustle is my way of helping you with mindset because I want to give you every day a daily affirmation with reflective questions to help you develop the mindset. But I also understand that one of the most popular forms of content creation is actually documenting. So that daily affirmation that I'm going to give you is also content that you could use, that you can draw from, that you can create videos from. You can post it as articles on your blog. You can share snippets of it. And I'm going to give you an infographic of the day. And I'm also going to give you a short training on how to use the particular assets every single morning, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So you never have an excuse not to be posting on social media and building your personal brand. But there's two ways that you get that. You either join the mastermind by texting mastermind to 314-866-4053. You automatically get put into the email campaign for that. Or if you grab your copy of personalbranding365.com, you also get put into that campaign as well. And right now, it's 100% free. Not charging for it. I just want to be a blessing to you and help you be better with your content marketing so you can build a bigger, bolder, brighter, more robust brand. Also, a quick reminder, we are at the middle of the month. Ladies and gentlemen, the Black Biz Success app will double in price for all of the features that we are offering right now. What does that mean? Right now, there's 3 plans for the Black Biz Success app. There's our solopreneur plan, our small biz plan, our big biz plan. Right now, you're able to get the big biz plan for the solopreneur plan price. That ends this month, ladies and gentlemen. So what does that mean? At the solopreneur price, half the features will go away at that price, right? And then you'll have to pay for the big biz price to get all of the features if you want. So just wanted to remind you of that today. Y'all know how we do. We start every episode of the Cortez Hustle Show with a quote of the day. And today, as I was rereading Think and Grow Rich, I actually just finished reading this, but then I joined a mastermind group. And actually, I'm doing an 8-week course on laying the business foundation for this new project that I'm working on. And they was like, well, one of the first books that you got to read in our course is Think and Grow Rich. So I'm reading it again. But let me give you this excerpt on failure. And I think this is key for a lot of you guys to really listen to. It says, failure is a trickster with a keen sense of irony and cunning. It takes great delight in tripping one up when success is almost within reach. Again, failure is a trickster with a keen sense of irony and cunning. It takes great delight in tripping one up when success is almost within reach. Ladies and gentlemen, if that's not the truth, man, I tell you, every time you are close to your breakthrough, it seems like all hell breaks out, right? And that's part of the process, right? That is literally part of the success equation. You try something, you fail at it, you evaluate your results, you make adjustments, and you try again. So many people get right 3 feet from gold and they quit and they give up. And that's what failure is to most people. You've got to make up in your mind that you are never going to quit. You got to make up in your mind that I am in this thing until I hit my goal. I am in this thing until I overcome this obstacle, right? This, my friend, is part of the success equation, right? You got to look at failure as fact, but not a force, right? That's from the legendary Les Brown. Failure is a fact, but it's not a force. It's in your life, and it's in your life to stay, but it's not a force that will make me stop, right? This is the key to those who are winning big and those who have ever won big. They learn how to put failure in its proper perspective. So, that, my friend, is the quote of the day, or the book excerpt of the day, brought to you by our brand new sponsor, Open Arms Wellness, Healing Mind and Body. Go to openarmswellness.com, or you can give those guys a call at 314-329-4326. Again, 314-329-4326. Compassionate therapists in St. Louis, Missouri, for children, teens, and adults. Open Arms Wellness offers the St. Louis area family therapy, couples counseling, or individual therapy. We have expert therapists and counselors with openings. So give those guys a call and let them know that you heard about them on the Cortez Hustle Show. So today we're talking how to brand or market any business. And we started this yesterday. Let me grab the article link so that you guys can have that. I don't think I put that in the comments. Don't forget, comment the name of your business and or your brand if you want that free business shout out. For those of you who can't stick around to the end, but it's better when you do it to the end. Let's see, we got some comments already flowing in. Let's see. Chelslin says, how about this? You give me your secret to making or building a business, and then I give you shares in that business. Instead of selling me your method to successful business, give it to me with a contract, with a clause, so one day when I boom, you reap. I like that idea, Chelsean, but I'm going to give it to you without the clause. I don't even want part of your business. I just want you to win, right? So if you listen to this show, you're going to get the secrets to building a powerful business for free. Right? So you don't need a contract or a clause. I don't want ownership in your business. I just want you to win, period. That's why I do this every single day, 5 days a week, right? So yeah, I don't need to sell you success. I just want you to win. That's why I want you to join the Black Biz Success Mastermind for free. I just want you to win, right? But I know that's foreign to a lot of people, that he can't be given any real value over there in that community, because that's not how people do it, right? That's not how people do it, right? But that is how people do it. A lot of us are just really messing around with some of the wrong folks, right? And you're used to people trying to sell you first. No, I want to help you build the business first and give you value first. And then once you make money from the free information, you're going to be compelled to want to buy from me, right? So that's why I'm here every single morning. All right, so 30 tips and strategies to help you market any business, no matter the industry you're in, no matter no matter the product or service that you're selling. This is what we're covering today. I'm going to recap very, very quickly the first 12 that we went through. And if you missed those, go to thecortezhustleshow.com to check out the replay of yesterday's show, because I don't have time to go into detail, because we've got more to cover today. So you're talking about marketing any business whatsoever. Number one, set up your Google My Business profile. If you guys don't have that set up, you guys are missing out on free exposure from Google. Number two, set up your website. But when you set up your website, make sure you set up your website to win, right? A lot of people set up websites only to talk all about who they are and what they do. No, your website has to be about the problem that you solve for your customers, point blank and period. And it's got to be clear what you do, and it's got to be clear what you want them to do, right? Your call to action should be right on the top of the site. Number three, implement search engine optimization. So when you're creating your website, make sure that you are using the language of your industry, the keywords that people are searching for when they're looking for the products and services and the solutions that you provide. Number 4, create a business blog. We talked deeply on this about how important it is to build authority in your industry. And one of the easiest ways to build authority is to create a business blog and write articles that are amazing for your industry, right? Number 5, share your content, right? Once you write these amazing articles, then make sure you're sharing them. Your job is to create content and then syndicate that content. Once the content is created, you got to get it in front of as many people as possible. Number 6, this is the only one that we talked about so far that requires money, right? You can set up a blog for free. You can set up a website for free. You can Google My Business is free, right? All of these are free. This is the only one that we talked about so far that costs money, running Google ads, right? Now, it may cost you some money if you don't want to take the time to learn how to do it, right? So you go and hire somebody. But you can also go and get some courses, get some training. There's lots of free YouTube videos on how to run Google ads, how to set them up. And then only thing you're investing is your ad spend, right? Number 7, create listings on the major directories, right? I have a program where I can run an analysis on your business for free, right? And it'll tell you all of the directories that you should be listing in to get free traffic. If you want to, then you simply go out and you set up accounts with all of these directories, and that's going to get you some free traffic. Or if you want to hire our company to do all of that stuff for you, then we can do that as well. So create listings on the major directories is number 7. Number 8, once you create those listings, there's certain things that you do to optimize those listings. So when people are on those directories searching for what you do, you want to come up at the top, just like you want to come up at the top of Google. Well, you want to come up at the top of all of these other directories as well. And there's certain things that you can do to optimize them, like putting pictures in, making sure your address and phone number is correct, engaging on the platforms, and really bringing value to that directory is key. Number 9, get online customer reviews. Critically important that you really fight for online customer reviews. It's one thing for you to tell the world how good you are. It's another thing when your customers are telling the world how good you are. And it is a fight, y'all, and it's not easy. We all know that if you don't do right by somebody, the first thing they're going to do is go blast you publicly. But when you do right by people, the last thing they'll do is go and praise you publicly. So you literally have to fight for that. Number 10, monitor and respond to your reviews. So when people do leave you a review, go tell them thank you, right? Whether it's positive or negative, you have to engage. And there's a huge opportunity in engaging with the negative reviews, because when it's done publicly, everybody's watching. So if someone gives you a negative review, the future customers are looking at that, trying to see what links did you go through to try to fix this situation. And believe it or not, that's one of the ways that you can get new business. People see your integrity and that you reached out to the person. You provided them your phone number, your contact information. You told them you're going to, give them free services, or you're going to send them that product again or whatever. People want to see that, and that's important for you. Number 11, prioritize Facebook. It's funny that people are still asleep on Facebook in 2022, right? Facebook has over 1 billion active users every single month. Over 1 billion. Your customers are on Facebook. How you discover and get in front of them varies from industry to industry. But every business's customers are on Facebook. Everyone. If you don't think so, then you're slipping. All right. Number 12, connect and contribute on LinkedIn. Keyword connect and contribute. Don't just go out and send a bunch of connection requests on LinkedIn. Are you contributing to the platform? So when you do send someone a connection request, they see that you got articles, that you are positioned as an authority, you are commenting on other people, sharing your opinions and thoughts, and you're a contributor, right? Nobody wants to be spammed all day. But if you send me a genuine connection request and say, oh, by the way, I noticed that you are in this industry, found this article that I thought would be helpful for you. Now you're giving me value. Now I want to be connected with people like that. Number 13, upload videos on YouTube. Now, this is where we begin our teaching. Number 13, upload videos on YouTube. I'm going to give you guys some real game when it comes to YouTube, but you guys got to wait for it because it is now time for 1 Minute Motivation. If you are new to the Cortez Hustle Show, 1 Minute Motivation is where we play a short motivational video and I ask you to comment your takeaways. I'm going to give you a couple takeaways, and then of course we got to shout out our sponsor for the day. So let's get into 1 Minute Motivation right here on the Cortez Hustle Show.
We're in a hurry. And you can't hear God's voice if you're just rushing all the time. You have to slow down to hear what he wants to say to you. That's why you have to get up a little bit earlier, so you're not just rushing into your day and you don't have time. So you just find a quiet place, you grab your Bible, maybe a journal, get a cup of coffee or tea or whatever you want in the morning, and just go spend a few minutes with the Lord. Here's what Jesus said about it in Matthew 6. He said, here's what I want you to do. Just find a quiet, secluded place so you won't be tempted to role play before God. You're not going to try to put on airs or impress anybody. He says, just be there as simply and honestly as you can manage. And the focus will shift from you to God, and you will begin to sense his grace. Now, since a quiet time is a conversation with God, then you should probably let God start the conversation, because this may be news to some of you, he is God and you are not. So you probably ought to start by letting him start the conversation. You don't start with an hour of prayer. You don't start by telling him what's on your mind.
Hoo-wee! What y'all morning routine look like? Does it consist of some quiet time? In fact, if you even have a morning routine, drop a 1 in the comments. Do you have a morning routine? This is critical, y'all. It is critical that you do not go rushing through your day. I did, that used to be me, man. Listen, I had my morning routine in terms of how long it took me to get myself together, wash my face, brush my teeth, and all of that stuff. My drive to my job, I knew that was exactly 17 minutes with traffic, right? And I would literally wake up just like 22 minutes before it was time for me to go to work. And when you start your day rushing like that, where an accident can't happen, I can't trip on my shoestrings on the way out the door, the car don't start, like literally you start your day rushing, you go through your whole, you start your morning rushing, you go through your whole day rushing. And if you're not careful, you can end up going through your whole life rushing and you'll miss it. Do you get up a little earlier, right? I used to say you have to make time for the things that you want in life. And that couldn't be more wrong, because as human beings, we can't make time. God has already made the time. What we have to do is take time. So yes, I had to take time away from my sleep, get up a little bit earlier so that I can invest in myself. I had to take time away from some leisure activities so that I can have more time to invest in myself, right? I didn't make time. I had to take time from somewhere else, something else that I was doing, so that I can have a moment to give gratitude and pray and meditate in the morning, right? This is how it goes, man. If that is important to you, you have to take the time from somewhere else, something else that you're doing that you're not getting a return on, and invest it in the things that you want to get a return on, right? Let God start the conversation. You listen through the word of God and through meditation, right? Don't go blabbermouthing everything that you think is wrong in your life and that you want God to fix. And then when you finish talking, you leave. No, if you done dumped all that on him, then sit there and let him give you some solutions. Let him give you the answers. A lot of times we don't want to hear that, because what I found in my life is that the storms that rage in my life that I go complaining to God about, those are storms that I created in my own life from not listening to him in the first place. Oh yeah, I'm gonna run that one back for y'all because I think that went over some of y'all. The storms that I often would go to God to complain about, when I sit long enough to listen to his solutions and him talk back, I realized that those very storms were created by me because I didn't listen to him in the first place. Yeah, we're gonna drop the mic on that. I'm gonna leave that right there, man, because I don't want y'all to get mad at me. I want y'all to still be friends. I want y'all to still listen to the show. But most storms in your life came from you. You sowed the seed of that storm a month ago, a year ago, 5 years ago, and it took some time for it to manifest. There's seed, there's time, and then there's harvest. You sow the seed one day, time goes by for that seed to break down and to bring forth fruit, and then it grows and matures, and then it bears fruit at a later date. You forgot that you sowed that seed in the first place, and now you're pointing the finger at everybody else. No, that was you, boo. You did that to yourself. You did that to yourself. You just forgot. You just forgot. Be careful with the words that come out of your mouth. Be careful with what you say to and over other people, right? India Arie has this song, and she said, the words that come out of your mouth, you're the first to hear. So when you're calling somebody else stupid, you're calling yourself stupid before that word even gets to their ears. I'm just saying. But I'm gonna get off that. So that is the 1 minute motivation right here on the Cortez Hustle Show, brought to you by Personal Branding 365. If you guys really want to get a deep dive in this text of how to build an attractive, powerful personal brand so that you can attract your ideal prospects, convert them into raving fans and paying customers on autopilot, dominate social media, Personal Branding 365 is how you do it. It's an ebook for $7.95 at the time of this recording. And I have to say that because you might be listening to this a month from now and the price is going up, right? Yesterday's price is not today's price. But today, if you're listening to this on January 14th, 2022, today's price is $7.95. Go to personalbranding365.com. And you're going to be impressed with not only the ebook, but the $400+ in bonuses that you get, video trainings to go along with the ebook. So check that out, personalbranding365.com. So we left off on our list yesterday with number 13, upload videos to YouTube, right? We're talking about how to market and promote any business. Here's why YouTube is important. And I'm going to try not to hang out on this too long because we've got, 17 more to go beyond this, because I'm giving you a list of 30 today. YouTube is a search engine, not a social media platform. If y'all taking notes, y'all need to write that down. YouTube is a search engine and not a social media platform. What is the difference? When you're marketing on social media, that's called interruption marketing, right? When you're marketing on a search engine, that is called search marketing. And the difference is this: when you are on social and you're interrupting people, you don't know if those people are in position to buy. You don't know if they want to buy. You don't know if they are even in the market or have an idea that you exist, or even if they are aware that they have the problem that you solve. You're just interrupting people, and you're just hoping that when you come across their feed, they're going to say, "Oh, that's amazing. I was just thinking about getting an ebook on how to build a personal brand." And then here this guy comes up talking about personal branding, right? Now, when you understand how these algorithms work, you have a better chance of how you do your social media, your interruption marketing, to get in front of people who are likely looking for what you offer. But when you market on a search engine like Google, right? Writing blog posts and having SEO on your website, that's all search marketing. When you market on a platform like YouTube, that's search. When people are looking for something, that means they are closer to making a decision. And in our case, as marketers, they are often closer to making a buying decision. They are already problem aware in most cases. They are already solution aware in most cases. Now they're just trying to figure out who and what they're going to spend their money on. So, marketing videos on YouTube is a great way to promote your business, and YouTube lets you do it for free. Promoting your business via YouTube is an effective way to help potential customers or clients connect with your business. Putting together a quick overview video of your business and then uploading it to YouTube gives you a nice sales tool that you can post on the homepage of your website or circulate in emails to prospective clients. Do not be fooled by the fact that most people are on YouTube are doing what's called talking head videos. So you assume that the only way you can do a YouTube video is to go that route. No, there's a lot of ways that you can put videos on YouTube. You can do whiteboard explainer videos. You can do screen share videos and do presentations via PowerPoint and things of that nature and never have to show your face, right? One of the highest paid YouTubers of all time was a kid who did toy reviews and nobody even knows what he looks like, because he literally did the videos like this. Hey, this is how he did the videos, right? He would not show himself. He would just put the toy up and so forth in front of the camera, and he would just literally show what the toy was, and he gave his review. Made millions of dollars on YouTube, never showed his face. YouTube also, with it being a search engine, allows you to use the power of a good title and keyword tags in your description and in your tags to let people know what the video is about. So this video right here is streamed to Facebook and YouTube at the same time. The title of this video is the Cortez Hustle Show, episode 235, how to market any business with or without money. Now, if someone goes to YouTube and they're typing in how to market any business without money or how to market a business with no budget, I stand a chance of coming up in the search results. But also, the other thing about YouTube is they have a great suggestion algorithm. So maybe my video doesn't come up on and when they search for how to market a business without a budget. But YouTube is going to give them what they were looking for, but then it's going to recommend a bunch of other videos along the side and says you might also like these videos that are along the same topic. And one of my videos might be in the suggested. So YouTube is a great way to market. I will tell you this, if content is king, then video titles are queen. You got to make your title speak to both the individual that you're trying to attract, but it also has to speak to the machines or the robots that crawl YouTube for Google to categorize and put your video in the right file cabinet, right? Number 14, advertise on YouTube. So it's one thing to put your video on YouTube, but then we've all been on YouTube and we were looking for a certain thing. And before that video plays, an ad pops up. Literally, before you get to watch what you want to watch on YouTube, there's an ad. You can put your video in front of other people's video. Watch this. You can even put your video in front of your competition's video. Yeah. Yeah. Your competition has videos on YouTube. You could literally say, I want to advertise on this channel. And it could be one of your competitors, right? Number 15, engage your audience on Instagram. Despite being one of the more recently launched social media platforms, Instagram is the third most popular platform out there. With its diverse posting formats, there exists a variety of ways to use Instagram to engage your audience and promote your business. You can, one, promote your sales and deals with hashtags to expand your reach. Two, run contests with a free or discounted product/service to generate positive buzz. Or three, offer advice and tutorials to stand out as a go-to resource, right? This is how you got to do it on these social media platforms. One of the ways that I have always seen myself in this space of branding, marketing, and building your business, write this down. Become a resource first. And after you become a resource, you will by default become the source, right? Become a resource, meaning you don't have to have all the answers, right? There's different ways that you can put content on these social platforms. You can create, but you can also curate. What does curate mean? That means I could literally scour the internet, find the best content that speaks to my target market, and I put that on my page. And people will start to see that, hey, this financial health mentor page on Facebook, it has all the greatest content that you want. I'm going to come back every day. What did I do? I became a resource. And then after becoming a resource, I can start giving my opinions on the things that I'm sharing. Now I go from a resource to the source. Hope y'all didn't miss that. Engage your audience on Instagram. Number 16. These are all free methods of growing your business or your brand on social media, or marketing your business or your brand using the internet, right? Share on Twitter. Twitter is another free channel that can be used to promote your business online, mainly if your audience is comprised of 18 to 24-year-olds. It tends to require a bit more activity to build an audience, but if you're consistently active, you can master the platform. One of my 7 principal keys to building a attractive, powerful, and profitable online brand is consistency, right? You got to show up, people. You got to show up regularly. Now, for me, that's every day, but it doesn't have to be every day for you. But you do have to establish a regular cadence, right? Your followers might say, I know if I want to get some good tweets from Cortez Hustle, he's active on Tuesdays and Thursdays. He's on there all day on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Don't expect to get anything from him on any other day of the week. That's a regular cadence. That's my consistency. I'm consistent on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and you can't find me on the platform any of those other days. It doesn't have to be every day, but there has to be some regular cadence that you establish so that your followers will know. Number 17, give Pinterest a shot. While Pinterest is fundamentally focused on sharing photos, the fact that your photos can link back to your website creates an opportunity to promote your business and drive more traffic to your website. But that means you got to have a website. That also means that website has to be laid out in a way that it converts visitors into leads, into customers. One of the things that we give every website owner that we build a website for, or if they use our platform to build a website for themselves, is we give them the ability to enable a SMS chat widget on their website. What is an SMS chat widget? Today, people don't want to call businesses. We're in a text-heavy world. So an SMS chat widget allows them to text you on your website. And when you respond back to that text message, it goes right to their phone. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful way to build trust with a potential customer, texting them and answering their questions in real time. Number 18, try TikTok. TikTok was only launched in 2016, but has already surpassed Twitter, LinkedIn, Snapchat, and Pinterest in active users. Its ease of use is creating compelling videos with special effects, makes it a great video marketing platform and not just for zillennials, right? You can jump right on the platform to provide how-to, tutorial, or behind-the-scenes videos, but you may want to promote your new TikTok channels across your other networks. It's free. You can do how-to videos on TikTok. Number 19, join online communities. One of the best ways to get a hand up is to offer a hand up to others. Join communities and groups relevant to your business or industry on LinkedIn, Reddit, or at Facebook, and offer people good advice and suggestions when they have problems or questions. There we go again, leading with value. Leading with value. Most times what people do in these groups is they do what my girl Katie Henderer calls post and ghost. I've been guilty of it. Most time what people do in these groups is they post and ghost. They don't want to engage with anybody in the community. They just want to drop their links and they hope somebody's going to click on their link and do business with them. They drop their links and they're gone. They post and they ghost. So if you develop a habit of literally hanging out in these groups and providing value, answering questions, dropping nuggets on people, you're going to stand out like a sore thumb. Wait, what? Somebody in this group giving some real value, some real tips, not asking for anything in return, just trying to be a blessing to people? You're going to stand out. And guess what happens when you don't ask for a sale? People start chasing you down and try to figure out what you're selling. Right? You guys don't follow Myron Golden. He talks about this often. The best way to make a sale is by trying not to make the sale. See, when you're actively trying to pursue a sale, what do people do? They lean away. But when you're actively not trying to create a sale, people lean in. Right? That's a key component of building a massive business is, listen, just like I told my man earlier, or I don't know if that was a man or a woman, about, helping you build a business for free. That's what I do every day. Cheslin, I don't know if Cheslin is a man or a woman, but every day I show up for y'all and I give y'all the best that I'm learning and going through at the time for free. And some of you guys are saying, man, what do you say? Man, tell me again about that Black Bed Success app. Man, how did you learn all of this stuff, right? What is starting online marketing again? The best way to make a sale is to create an environment that people want to buy. Myron gives this example. He says, if I went into my kitchen and I just put a boiling pot of water on and I threw in some oregano, some basil, a little onion, a little garlic powder, and just let that boil, the aroma that creates is going to make you hungry. So I didn't offer you anything to eat. I just created an environment that makes you want to eat. That's how it works. That's how it works. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm trying to create an environment that makes you want to buy. I want to create an environment that makes you realize that, man, there are some things that I don't know that I need in my business. And I might need to go and get some tools and resources to help me be better in my business. So when you join these online communities, keep that in mind. Do not post in ghosts. Be the one that comments on 20 posts before you post. And then everybody that responds to your post, you engage with them. Thank them in the group. And then you ask them in the group, do you mind if I send you a friend request? And most people are going to say, yeah, because you've been giving value like, yeah, I need more friends like you. Right? Just saying, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just saying. I ain't new to this, man. Some of you guys saw the video that I posted yesterday on my business page from 8 years ago. It's still up on my YouTube channel. If you go on YouTube and you search Thornton Online Marketing, you'll see that 8 years ago, this journey for me started. I put out one of my first videos 8 years ago on YouTube when I started Thornton Online Marketing. Right? And I said in that video some 13,000 times. I probably broke the world record for saying in a video that's right at about 2.5 minutes. But I'm committed to building a business that helps other businesses grow and scale. So number 20, try an influencer marketing collaboration. Right? An influencer marketing collaboration. What is an influencer marketing collaboration? That is a company like Open Arms Wellness sponsoring an event that I'm associated with. And because they sponsored this event, shout out to my girl Tara, because they sponsored that event, now I'm shouting them out on my show every day, right? This is influencer collaboration marketing. If you guys need help in the mental wellness space, then go check out openarmswellness.com, 314-329-4326, right? That's an influencer collaboration. I'm literally allowing her to leverage my audience for a cause that I believe in and a service that I think is great. I believe in mental health. I believe in mental health awareness. I believe in talking to a mental health therapist, a counselor. So we had an opportunity to collaborate on an event that we're doing in St. Louis. And I asked her, hey, would you be interested in sponsoring this event? I think it'd be great for you guys to be in the building. But in exchange for your partnership efforts, we'll also promote you across all of our social media platforms. Right? And myself alone, I have about 150,000 reach capacity between all of my social networks. And then this show that they're sponsoring is comprised of 7 other influencers. So not only do they get access to my 150,000 followers, they get access to all of our followers because we all are committed to helping them grow their brand. So that's influencer marketing. That is collaborating with somebody who has a big audience saying, hey, what can I give you in exchange for a few shout outs to get in front of your audience, right? Try it. You just might like it. There's a lot of people on Instagram who's got hundreds of thousands, millions of followers, right? Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson gets $1.1 million for a collaboration for his Instagram, right? Kim Kardashian gets right at $1 million, I believe. Kylie Kardashian gets right at about 900,000 for a collaboration. Kevin Hart is getting about 600,000 for a collaboration on Instagram. Wait, what? $1 million for a couple posts on my social media? Yeah. So imagine you being on the other side of that, building a brand so robust with so much engaged reach that companies will approach you and say, hey man, listen, your podcast is getting 100 downloads a month. You're getting, I think 7 to 10,000 views on your videos per month. Listen, what would it look like to become a partner with you and really have you push our brand to your network, right? 21, invest in social media advertising. Social media advertising is among the fastest, most forward-thinking, highly utilized and profitable forms of digital advertising today. More than 3.6 billion people use it, and it's constantly evolving to offer ease of use and exceptional value for your advertising dollar. Facebook knows more about you than the US government. I'm going to say that again. Facebook knows more about you than your government. And they use that data for people like me who say, listen, I got the Personal Branding 365 ebook. I want to get it out in front of network marketers. Okay. Not only do I want to get it out in front of network marketers, but I want to get it in front of network marketers who are in the cosmetic space. So what does that say about me? If I just think about just that, right? This is off the top of the head, but if I think about that, I want to get in front of network marketers. I want to get in front of network marketers who are in the cosmetic space. What do I know? I know that 90% of the network marketers in the cosmetic space are women. So that gives me the insight to craft my messages that are female friendly. Facebook knows all of this stuff. Then I might say, I want to target network marketers who are in the cosmetic space, who are between this age group and they live in this zip code. Facebook will say, oh man, for what you said, there's 643,222 people that match that criteria in these few zip codes. And we can put your brand right in front of them for X amount of dollars per day. Doesn't get any easier. 22, strive to get local press. Told you guys, one of the things that you need, there's 4 things that I believe in wholeheartedly. 4 things that you need the right model. The business model you choose should be based on your entrepreneurial DNA. I have a home study course that goes with the Personal Branding 365 where I talk about the entrepreneurial DNA. So the right model. Then you need to build a brand. What is your brand? Your brand is just your promise, right? Then you need to build your authority. One of the fastest ways to build authority is to get yourself on TV. And believe it or not, local news stations are always looking for feel-good stories. Get yourself on some local press, in the local newspaper, on the local TV station. That increases your authority. Now more people will listen to you. Number 24, form partnerships, right? Going back to a statement that Myron Golden made, he said, we are not in the age of information anymore. We are in the age of partnerships, right? I'm partnering with Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter right now. I'm partnering with them right now because I'm streaming this show to their platforms. When I'm done, the audio goes to iTunes and Stitcher and Spotify and Amazon Music and Google Podcasts. I'm their partner. I'm a content contributor. So we're in partnership right now. You're in the age of partnership. How many partners do you have? I just partner with the Black Mastermind Group. Shout out to Dr. Danetta Watson, right? She's in an entrepreneurship training program that she helps entrepreneurs. Well, guess what? I have a software that helps entrepreneurs run their business. Why would I not partner with her? She's training entrepreneurs. When those entrepreneurs graduate from their programs, they're going to need a website. I got a platform that they can cost effectively build a website on. They're going to need a business phone number. My platform gives them a business phone number with their website. They're going to need a CRM so they can keep up with their leads and manage their pipelines. My platform gives them that. Why would I not partner with her? Are you creating partnerships, right? Number 24, network, network, network. Network, network, network. When I sat down and interviewed Dr. George Fraser from the Fraser Net, he's the king of networking, right? He said something very powerful. It's not who you know, because we've always been taught that. Networking is all about who you know. It's not who you know. And then it evolved, and some people started saying, well, it's not who you know, it's who knows you. He's like, nah, that's closer. It's not who you know. It's not who knows you. It's what they know about you. See, if you know me, but you don't know that I have a software, you don't know that I do digital marketing, then you knowing me and me knowing you does neither one of us any good. What do people know about you is important. And some of us are undercover entrepreneurs, secret agent entrepreneurs, right? Number 25, attend, host, or sponsor local events. Great way to get your name out there. Attend, host, or sponsor local events. I'm the digital marketing arm behind a local event going down in St. Louis called Humor to Healing, right? Why am I putting my marketing services behind this brand? Because I want to make a bigger impact locally for Thornton Online Marketing. And already I've made a connection with Open Arms Wellness, right? Try out direct mail. That's another one. Advertise locally and offline. Number 27. Number 28, attend trade shows. Number 29, run email marketing campaigns. And number 30, make advocates out of your employees. So I wanted to give you all of those 30 because I didn't want to stretch this out to a part 3, right? But the link to this article is in the show notes and the comments. Check that out for yourself. Don't forget to show some love to our sponsor, openarmswellness.com. If you want Personal Branding 365, go to personalbranding365.com. And if you want to join our mastermind for free, where you get more training like this on a more personal and intimate level, text the keyword mastermind to 314-866-4053. Until next time, I want you to get your money up because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now hustle up. But you've got to overcome fear if you're going to win.
You're tuned into the Cortez Hustle Show. Please like and subscribe.